Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly connection update. In the text form of the update this week, I really encourage you to pick up and read about these great stories. First, we have celebrating student artists and our school board of education. And that really focuses on this past Tuesday, October 18th, we had our annual student artist reception and Board of Education Appreciation Night. And just to take a moment and read the names of those young artists and those teachers, as well as our Board of Education. Camden Mack from Edison Elementary School, Sweet as a Strawberry, teacher Wendy Yankst was the winner from Edison. Elena Payon from Franklin Elementary School, Bright Space, with her teacher Lisa Mielbergel. Samuel Yakubovich from Franklin Middle School, art piece entitled Jump, teacher also Lisa Mielbergel. Liliana Whalen Mazer from Holmes Elementary School, The Sunshine Flower, teacher Diane Schaefer. Riley Gilbert, Hoover Elementary School, with the art piece Beauty of the Jungle, teacher Jennifer Lynch. Ronan Switek, Lindbergh Elementary School, with a piece entitled Peaceful, teacher Lindsay Buchilis. Jada Morgan from the Big Picture Program, with a piece entitled Rosalina, teacher Jennifer Leone. Fiona Cross from Hoover Middle School. Now she's at actually Kenmore-West because all of these art pieces were based on their work from last year. Death of Paradise, teacher last year, Gina McCartney. Lilia Koliadich from Kenmore East High School. Mushroom Fever, the teacher, Matthew Sigourney. And finally, Elda Koke from Kenmore West High School with a piece entitled Cat, teacher, Miss Amy Veltri. And of course, folks, we're there to not only celebrate these wonderful young artists and our teachers that are so dedicated, we're there to celebrate our Board of Education that donates all of their time in working for our district. Remember, these are not paid positions. These are community service at its best. Our board president, Mr. Matt Chimera, our board vice president, Miss Leslie Battaglia, trustee Todd Marcourt, trustee Jennifer Morrow, and finally, trustee Paul Spores. Thank you so much to our Board of Education for their tremendous dedication. In our next piece in the connection, you'll see about our new student-teacher residency program. A lot has been said throughout our community, throughout the entire Buffalo region about this partnership with University at Buffalo. Read about that. Next, you'll see a piece on Digital Citizenship Week, which started this past Monday. And folks, we had a wonderful event on Wednesday the 19th, The Dark Side of Social Media, right here, given by Kids Escaping Drugs and our own instructional technology coaches. Read about that. And then you'll see our next story about Red Ribbon Week, which is next week, October 23rd through 31st. And according to Western New York United Against Drugs and Alcohol Abuse, this is the time of the year to pay attention and make sure all children are getting the information and skills they need to make safe and healthy choices when it comes to the drug and alcohol use that we really see in our community really on the rise with our young people. So folks, all of our families, I just want to take a moment here to say, please take advantage of this time with our kiddos. I know you do. I know you talk to your kiddos all the time. Really hammer it home this week. We've seen an uptick within our kids with the use of drugs and alcohol. We've seen it throughout society. And it really is, it's always been a problem. It really continues to be a serious problem. The only way we combat that problem together, of course, through our love for our kids, but most importantly, through our education and really talking to them about this nonstop. The time that they tell you that you're annoying them is the time to keep talking to them about it. So folks, that partnership that we have, I know that we could win this fight against drug and alcohol use together. Then we go into our district highlights. This week we have a story about Kenmore East students competing in the Empire State Games. We have Blue Devils winning their 4th straight win in a homecoming game. We have Kenmore West and Connect Life host first blood drive of the year. We have Franklin Elementary Color Run, which raises $15,000 for their Parent-Teacher Association. We have a piece on Hoover Middle School students experiencing Lake Erie watershed. We even have a piece in there about how students won a chance to sell their creations at the Kenmore-East Craft Fair, a wonderful event. I was there this past weekend. Wonderful, wonderful event. Next, we have a piece from Spanish students enjoying Mexican festival to cap off Hispanic Heritage Month. As you know, we've been celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month throughout the connection. Finally, then, we get into a piece with Franklin Elementary families enjoy Family Math Night event. Folks, pick up the connection and really read about all those wonderful events. So, and then where we end this week is with our recognitions. And we have 2 recognitions this week. First and foremost, sophomore Vinny Garino from Kenmore East. We are so proud of Vinny. Read about that piece, as Vinny is a 21-22 New York State Sons of American Legion Member of the Year Award. We presented him with the certificate this week. He also received a New York State Assembly citation from Assemblyman William Conrad and a legislative proclamation from County Legislator Lisa Chimera and John Barnese, who represent the Kenton School District. Vinny is what represents everything that we hope from all of our students in Kenton. You represent our community, Vinny, and you do it so well. Thank you for all of your dedication and service. And finally, we finish off this week with our celebration of our principals throughout our district, as this is National Principals Month throughout New York State. And I want to just list our principals by name. Mr. Trevor Brown at Kenmore East, Miss Kia Evans from Franklin Elementary, Mr. Marco Galante from Franklin Middle, Mr. Michael Huff from Hoover Elementary, Mr. Dean Johnson from Kenmore West, Mr. David King from Edison Elementary, Mr. Kevin Kruger from our Big Picture program, Miss Ann Macagnano from Lindbergh Elementary, Mr. Matthew Raines from Holmes Elementary, and Miss Elaine Thomas from Hoover Middle. Thank you to those principals that do nothing but spend their time dedicated to finding ways to always do great things for our students and our families in Kenton and all of our staff, and for leading all of us through not only tough times, but the great times that we see ahead. And that's where we finish this week, folks. There's a lot in the connection this week. A reminder, actually an announcement, we will not have a connection next week. So we made sure that there were some extra stories in there this week. I know you always look forward to reading those stories on the weekend, and here they are to hold you over also for next week. And please continue to work together, enjoy that weather coming up, and really take this time in this time of the year as we're coming closer to the end of the first quarter to work with our children on all the things that are important, of course, academics, but most importantly, who they're developing into as young men and young women. Because today and always, we are Kenton strong. We are Kenton proud, and together we will move our Kenton community forward. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.